Hello, and welcome to UE4 Tutorial Series 6, Toggle Default Speed and Sprint. So let's get started. So I know I promised we are going to do the animation blueprint, but I figured we do this first so we can show that it's working. We're going to do a toggle walk speed mechanic where the player can select walk and run as well as a basic sprint, and we'll expand on it later. So you can see I already started a little bit, but we're going to work on the rest of it together. Um, so the new action mapping down here, I'm going to put a sprint. For your toggle rock run, I'm going to use caps lock. And I don't really know a controller for the toggle walk run. If someone has an idea, I can try it. For sprint, we're going to use yeah, we're going to use left shift. We'll use left shift. And then we'll add another key for the gamepad. And we're going to do the left shoulder button. Okay, so here we have these. Those. Okay, so we got the input set up. We're going to go ahead and which one should we start first? Should we do the? Yeah, we'll do it. We'll set up the interfaces first. So add a new function. And call this set walk set walk run. No. Set walk or run state. Excuse me. Set walk or run state. That sounds a little better. We're going to put that in the action states because it is an action state. We're going to add another function here. And we're going to do sprint state. We're keeping the action states. For set walk run, we're going to the description toggles the walk or run state. Yeah, that sounds good. I think. Yeah. And then for sprint state, activates the sprint state. We're going to put a input for the sprint state parameter is sprinting question mark. Compile save and make sure. Okay, we can close out of there. All right, let's go to our blueprints, core, tutorial master. And let's go ahead and get our set walk run state. And let's get our sprint state. All right. So get our character movement and get set max walk speed. Alright, this is the part I'm trying to make sure I have correct. Okay, hit B, click for the branch. Let's go ahead and drag out, promote the variable. We're going to call this is walking. And we're going to do not Boolean. So I think I might be doing this a little backwards, but make sure you do advanced display off and select for the category. Action, states, line bracket, and let's go with movement. Because technically it is a movement. Just going to put this on private. Tooltip, switches, walk, or run. Sorry, my phone seems to be going off again. Anyways, let's see what else do we need. Let's promote this to variable. And we're going to call this current. No, let's not call it current speed. Let's call it default speed. Yeah, let's call it default speed. It'll make sense in a little bit. Let's set the default speed. You can easily just put this on the arrows and it'll automatically select set. Let's add these in the movement states. For tooltip, well, let's go ahead and put this in private, advanced display. The default speed of the character. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pull these out a little bit. All right, promote the top one of the variable. Call it walk speed. Make this nice and pretty a little bit. Promote this a variable. Call it run speed. The default walk speed of the character. Let's display. This is private as well. Let's display on. The default run speed. Pretty self-explanatory. We're just doing this. It's most mundane, but great if you work with a team or you haven't come back to this code in a while and you're like, what's the walk speed again? It's a pretty good idea. Alright, so let's pick another one. And we're going to call this the sprint speed. Get that moving as well. Default sprint speed. There. Compile. Okay, we're going to leave that empty. We're going to go into walk speed and we're going to do, let's do 300. Run speed, let's do 600. And sprint speed, let's do 900. Okay. Let's print string. I'm going to show you what's going on here. Let's see, this is walk. Let's print string. This is run. And so we can see them. I don't know why they put this as blue because you can't see it very well. Let's go ahead and put this as green. And this one is blue. No, purplish pink. Okay. Bring this down. So if we're sprinting, if we're not sprinting, and if we're sprinting, I don't always go this meticulous, but I want to show what we're doing here. And it's always a good way to check to make sure everything's going well. It's like if you're stuck on something, you want to see if a mechanic is going to work. Print string's your best friend. Let's go to the PC tutorial. Let's type in our inputs for toggle walk run. Let's get our controlled plugin. Float the variable. We'll validate get. Sorry. Yeah. And set walk or run state message. And we're not going to do a release because it's a toggle. Sprint. Pressed. It's valid. Sprint state message. Copy this and paste. Or duplicate, however you want to do it. Released or not valid. We're going to make sure the sprint state is off. Let's class these nodes. Toggle walk run. Comment. Same thing. Wait. Walk. Run. Input? Yeah, let's put input. Take that marker off. Let's put green because it's a movement. It's always nice to have like some sort of color coded thing. I should probably do a video on how to change your file colors. Let's go and get this collapsed. I can't spell. Sprint input. Comment. Sprint input. Off green. I just don't like the comment bubbles. Looks really ugly. Oh, 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 yeah. Don't forget this. Okay, so we got that done. Caps lock, let's just. Okay, so. Yeah, see, we have walk. Walk, walk, walk. Sprint words. Oh, wait, I think I know what it is. I skipped a step. So let's grab these out. We need to set. My pretty work. Okay, we need to set is walking to not is walking first. I forgot. I'm sorry about that. Then we do the condition. So, this should definitely work. Sorry, been busy with the videos. Okay, so walk, run, 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 walk, run. And see, it works now. Okay, so you're probably seeing what's going on. So is walking not walking is set to true. We walk. If we if it's walking is not true, and from there. So since walking is fall, if we first toggle it, it's basically going to be walking. Basically, sorry, I'm a little tired right now. If you haven't noticed, but should be able to figure it out. Now let's connect this. Let's put a reroute node, and let's just do that. Let's get rid of these. This copy paste because I'm lazy. Now, which one was set up first? Yeah, let's do the sprinting. First, if sprinting is true, obviously we want the sprint speed. Feels like something's amiss here. Oh well. Get the sprint speed. Copy this. Paste it. There we go. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. It looks a little better. So let's get this branch and collapse into a function. We're going to call it as f underscore set toggle no toggle walk or no no, that's not good. We're basically doing the same thing. Set default speed. Let's go with that. Set default speed. Okay, let's put this in action states. Movement. Go sets the walk or run state. Private. I'll do pure. Let's connect that. What's the reason for this? Let's see. Let's go ahead and rename this. That's not. We'll just keep it as this. Okay, so we had this. Let's collapse it to a node. Set walk or run. Walk, run, state. This green as well. Close that. Shake that bubble off because it's annoys the living daylights out of me. Let's see if we can squish this a little bit more. Nope. Bring that up. This node. Set sprint state. Sprint. Oh, I wish I could have a steak. State. I'm already thinking about steaks right now. Steaks. Alright, so sprint state. Check the bubble. Green as well. That way we keep everything color coded and pretty. So you can see we have everything set up. Checks if we are walking. If we are, we get the max walk speed. Let's add a return node here. Because we want to be good programmers. So I always want to have a return node. On the event begin play, let's get this bad boy. Let's just plug it in, compile, save. And now it's going to set the default speed to whatever we toggle as the default speed. Let's get the default speed. Get the print string. Hook it up. So it can tell us what the default speed is. As you can tell, it's 600. Alright. Move around. Here's our walk. Here's our run. See, we move a little faster. In our sprint, it's a little hard to control because we got a small box here. We'll probably do something about that later. And walk and sprint, walk, sprint, walk. There we have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit like and subscribe for more videos, and see you in the next one.